The man was trembling in a coffee shop. He was anxiously staring at the time on his phone, because he had received a prophecy from God, saying that he would die at 1:20. As the time approached, 3 monsters rushed into the coffee shop. They immediately threw the man on the ground. The man rushed out onto the street. 3 monsters were chasing him closely behind. Eventually, the man was caught by the monsters. They beat him up mercilessly. Then, a blinding light emitted from the monster's hand, burning the man into charcoal. Then the monsters rushed towards a hotel. The next second, they disappeared from everyone's sight. The police acted immediately, since there were many eyewitnesses, and they had recorded videos. The case aroused great public concern. A preacher named Jack preached that this was God's judgment. The killed person was a sinner, and God was purifying the evil in the world. This attracted a large number of believers. Kevin was a senior detective. His superior handed the case over to him. He found Jack and asked him about the murder. At this moment, Jack suddenly laughed. Kevin was about to object, but he found that his daughter had become a volunteer in the church. When she saw her father arrive, the girl wouldn't say anything. She turned around and left. Kevin could only investigate the case first. Jack also told the reason for establishing the church. He grew up in a Catholic orphanage, but he always felt that life had no meaning. On his 20th birthday, he left the orphanage. He went alone to the Tibetan plateau. There he thought to end his life. At this moment, he met 3 messengers of hell. He witnessed the process of a human being judged. Jack was deeply shocked. From that moment on, he found the meaning of life. In the next 10 years, he was looking for God. Finally, he understood God's will. So he founded the church, to preach God's will to the world, and hoped that humans would live more uprightly. Kevin sneered at this. He thought that humans could self-regulate, and did not need God's judgment. In another residential area, a woman returned home. Her daughter appeared with a cake, and her son held a mobile phone to record the video. It turned out that it was her birthday today. The 2 children had prepared a surprise for her, but just as she blew out the candles, her son suddenly looked terrified at the woman's back. The woman turned around and saw a huge monster's head appeared in the room. He announced that the woman would die in 5 days, and would be to hell.